YouTube, what's going on? I've got our new Battlbox this month. A little delayed this month due to some logistical stuff with the knife of the month, but we'll go ahead and get into it. Mission 37, March 2018, base camp. As you can see here, here's your sit rep card. Starting with the basic at $25, you have the survival ice shield. I have opened this up a little bit to kind of get to some of the items. We're just gonna pull some of it out and then go over it real quick. Definitely some good stuff in here this month. It's your knife of the month. Trekker Kettle. Okay, here's your ice shield. So this is essentially like sunglasses that wraps around your face. Pops out of here. Take that film off. It's got a little thing, and it's just kind of like emergency sunglasses, which honestly is a good thing to have in case you're up camping and your sunglasses get broken, or you know, sometimes being able to see, not having that sun in your eyes is kind of a big deal. So $10 there. Next thing up is the StanSport 5-gallon water container. This is, you know, this is the base camp theme this month, and this totally goes along with that theme. So yeah, just you can basically collapse this down and fill up your water for your base camp. You can filter it out, use this as a container to filter some water as well for boiling. Use this in an emergency, like a, you know, natural disaster or something. So very cool. That's a $20 value, no, $14 value. Outdoor skin protection kit, which is really cool. And then it's a little baggie here. It's got some things to hold your some little hook and loop, not hook and loop, elastic keepers there. You got a zipper pouch, and you get all your stuff in here. We'll go over this real quick. Tons of stuff. You got some cleansing, poison oak, and ivy. It's a little windy today, so I apologize for the. I'm trying to use my mic with the boom. You know, the what do you call it? Whatever. So it doesn't pick up the wind noise. I don't know what you call that. Windscreen. You got some bug repellent, insect wipe stuff. So a good thing to add to your first aid kit, your comprehensive first aid kit for your camping kit. That's what I'm gonna do. Put all this stuff in there, because you know, you don't always have poison ivy stuff. You got some burn gel, some lip balm, so all kinds of good stuff in there. Good stuff to have while you're out camping for sure. So $10.99 value there. And your next thing is your StanSport fleece sleeping bag. And these are actually pretty cool because looks like it's in. Yep. Get out my steel wheel modus to open that up. A little knife porn for you there while you're watching. This is a fleece sleeping bag that you can use just as a sleeping bag if you're camping in warm weather. Don't want to get out. You know, it's real small. It's orange, nice bright visibility. Nice, it's zippered, and you can also use this as a like a blanket around camp, you know, around the fire, or you know, just want to cozy up with your loved one. Or you can use it as a liner to your existing sleeping bag to add some. So if you're in cold weather camping and let's say you have a 30-degree bag, adding a fleece liner like this probably, I mean, don't quote me on this, but it'll give you an extra probably 5 to 10 degrees of resilience to the cold. So something good to have in your kit as well, in case your sleeping bag, you get cold at night, whip this out, put it in your bag as a liner, sleep inside of that, and you're gonna be a lot warmer at night. So these are a really cool thing. $20 is the value on that. So that's your basic box. So that's a $25 cost, a $55 value. Next up is the advanced, which is a $50 cost and a $95 value. And your first item is this Nebo lantern, which is actually really cool. It's called a poppy. So you pull this up. Here's your on button down here, and you got a 300 lumen lantern, you know, for around the camp. And then you have, if you close it, and you're not going to be able to see it because it's daylight, but you have 120 lumen spotlight. So not a bad little light if you want to, you know, if you have it around camp and you want to go, you know, take a pee break or something in the middle of the night, just grab this guy and you can use it as a lantern or as a flashlight. It's got a nice handle here. Very cool. Came with the batteries and everything inside, which is nice. It's pretty rubberized. It has like a nice rubberized coating, so it should be pretty durable as well. So that is a $16.99 value. So you can't ever go wrong with having a lantern around camp. And then your next item is the Vaughn Camp Axe. This is a $24 value. and it's got a little protector on there, but it's not sharp at all, so I don't know why, but I'll have to sharpen that baby up. Just a tiny little hatchet camp axe, kind of cool. Splitting kindling, I guess. Would definitely be good for that. I prefer to use a fixed blade knife for that, but for small kindling. So, and this is definitely not going to be chopping any trees down. I mean, maybe chop down some small sticks and things like that off tree if you don't have a fixed blade, or if you want to use something like this. It's good to have. A handy little thing to have around camp. $24 value. So there's your advanced box, $50 cost. The next thing up, and I'm pretty stoked for, is the Kettle. This is the Trekker model. This is a $65 value. These Kelly kettles are really well known. They're very, very good product. They are pretty awesome because you can use it to boil water, cook your freeze-dried food. It's very efficient at doing so. It has a capacity of 20 ounces of water, and for the Trekker, which is this one, they have some bigger ones as well. And you can actually, you just feed it, this little part right here, you feed that with sticks and pine cones and tree bark and grass or whatever, so you don't have to carry around fuel. You just light it up with your, you know, lighter, your Bic lighter, your matches or whatever, and then you can boil that water, and it boils 6.6 liters in 20 minutes. Or excuse me, 20 ounces in minutes, not 20 minutes. So these are very cool, very high quality products. So I'm pretty stoked to have one of these for my camping gear, because I've always kind of wanted to buy a Kelly kettle, and Battlbox is giving it to us this month in the Pro box. So it's a $65 value, and your cost for the Pro is $99, and you obviously get everything that's included here. So you get the kettle. There is a stainless steel base. They did upgrade these to a stainless steel base, and then you have your little carry case in here and manual, basically showing you how to use it. Pretty simple and self-explanatory in my opinion, but good thing to have at camp. Definitely a little big for like backpacking. I have some foldable stoves like the oh geez, I can't, firebox, stuff like that, that I have that work better for, you know, backpacking and stuff. But if you're at base camp, you know, and you know, you're gonna be camping somewhere for a few days or something, this is definitely a really nice thing to have for your coffee, your tea, or just boiling water. Like I said, you can boil water for your freeze-dried meals. Very cool, very cool. So there's the Kelly kettle. It's the Trekker. That's a $65 value again. So you're up to $160 in value at the Pro level, and you're only paying 99 bucks. So once again, Battlbox is giving you a great value. Last item is the knife of the month, which is a very cool item here. This is the Klecker knife and tool, and this is their clacks, or excuse me, lumberjack head. It comes with a sheath, and then the way this works, it's pretty slick actually, is this is your knife edge here, you got your axe edge here. See, this is way sharper. You got some, oh man, that nice wind burst there. You got your multi-tools here, different hex drivers. You have a, I don't know what you'd use that for. It's got a little, it's almost like a seatbelt cutter, kind of weird. You have a little carabiner thing right there. But you basically take this, and it's designed to be clamped onto any kind of wood that you find. You can make yourself like a little handle, and you clamp it onto that. Now, Battlbox actually went above and beyond this month and included the Klecker handle, so you don't have to just do some primitive, there's like a little, I don't know if it's a screw down in there, you kind of just push that into there. You gotta loosen that a little. But you push that down into the handle, there's a little groove right there, there we go. And then you tighten it up, and it clamps on. These will actually come out this way, like so, on both sides. I'm not getting this one to do that though. It's kind of strange. There we go. You gotta kind of push that spring. So basically these will clamp on, so you push this down in there and loosen that up, and then these will clamp on to this area here, and you've got yourself a little hatchet, pretty slick hatchet that's also a knife right here. You got a knife edge, you got your multi-tool, so a very handy tool, really nice handle that they included with it. And yeah, that's a $180 purchase here, guys, for just the handle. just demonstrate this. I believe it goes like that. Yep. And then you just tighten this. There's a spring on this side, and this clamps on there. You just tighten that down, nice and snug, and you got yourself. Actually, I think I put that on backwards. I don't know how that's supposed to go. That works though. Yeah, that's probably right. Nice little hatchet handle there. So you could use this handle that I included, or in an emergency situation, you could use any kind of wood or stick that you can kind of carve with your knife to this kind of size, and it'll clamp on anything. So it's a very cool survival item. So that's 180 bucks for just the head, and then the handle is 30 bucks. So your Pro Plus cost is $150, but your value is all the way up to $370. So more than double your value this month. That's pretty impressive. So all right guys, that's gonna wrap up this month's Battlbox unboxing. Mission 37 base camp. Again, awesome value from Battlbox this month. This is really cool. This is definitely gonna be handy at camp. All this stuff is very handy at camp. They did a great job this month on the theme, I think, because everything here is very useful and nothing's kind of cheap, or everything's high quality. So shout out to Battlbox for that. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next video.